Okay, so on the agenda today is to get the front cover installed and then get this cleaned up and prepped for paint. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with Uncle Tony on YouTube, Uncle Tony's Garage. He did a pretty good job explaining the way that he would paint this thing, and that is basically heat everything up, get all the oils out with a torch. Once that's done, go ahead and start to clean it as best as you can. I'm going to be using acetone and just going to wipe the whole thing down. I'm actually going to brush it on. And then after that, you let it dry, and then you use Rust-Oleum. Where is it? There it is. Rusty Metal Primer. Apparently that stuff's the bee's knees. Let it dry, and then I'm going with Gloss Smoke Gray for the color. And my main purpose is literally just to get it so that it's I can see where the oil leaks are. So there we go. That's what we're doing. And as you can see, I've torn off some of the stuff. Got the vacuum pump removed and cleaned up on this. And you know, probably the most appropriate way to paint this thing is in pieces, but I'm not doing this. This is going to be kind of a farmer way to do it. But I took both the motor mounts off so I can get behind it, and I'll clean and prep and paint those as well. But got in here, and you know, this is kind of hard stuff to get. I'm going to try to get the cylinder head. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'm not terribly worried about it, but I've hit the whole thing with the torch, got it heated up and expressed most of the oils, and now I've got the thing doused with acetone, so I'm just going to let it dry, and then I start working on getting the timing cover on. I got to replace the seal, which I've done before. I've done a video on it. It's stuck in there pretty good. The other thing I got to do is I got to dress the repair sleeve. It's a little questionable. But yeah, so there's a new seal for the front timing cover. I tore up one of my gaskets, so I'm going to use this Interstate McPhee gasket for the vacuum pump. Don't know how it was torn, but it got torn. You know, that's the way things go. Yeah. So anyway, that's where we're at. That's where I'm going now. I'm not even going to show installing the seal. But when we're getting ready to put the front cover on, we'll go there. We'll do it there. All right. Got the timing cover cleaned up. I've added some ultra gray around the whole gasket here, and I got the sleeve ready to get pushed on. You really don't have a whole lot of choice on it. You commit. So what I discovered is, see that line? My machinist, in his infinite wisdom, didn't give a shit about the sleeve and used that to mount it up in order to polish the damn thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, get you guys a top-down view of this thing going on. And there we go. No idea what it's going to do. I have no idea. Put some new gloves on because I'm a little bitch. I don't like my hands being dirty. I just don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of the long bolts as my primary objective, as the primary bolt to get started. Cross your fingies. That's failing. Ha! You guys just watched some fail happen. Fail! Getting that sleeve on there is actually quite a task, if I'm honest. You know, that could be my problem. Nope. Fail. Yep. Wah, wah, wah. I predict I'll be redoing this seal. So the problem is my repair sleeve and this seal don't fit. So I gotta figure out a way to cut this off in order to get this to seal on there. So I'll be back. Alright, repair sleeve is off. Not nearly as painful as I thought. So there's a big groove in this. So what I'm hoping is I've set the depth of the seal a little bit farther in. We shall see. We shall see. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up There we go. That's kind of started. And I'll get another one up top started. This does two things. It gets the gasket lined up. So that when you finally push this thing on, it's all lined up properly. Go. Yeah, I think that's gonna leak like a sieve. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off. Nothing's ever easy, is it? Yeah, you can see it just folded over and it's torn. That's done. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can put my old one back in. It's about the best I can do. Just took a couple minutes, but now I wonder if I'm going to have the opposite problem. Yep. Now I gotta put the repair sleeve back on. Of course. Nothing's ever easy. Sorry, you're getting jarred about. Wrong tool for the job, but they're all hammers, right? There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Probably gonna not go in right because I don't have the right size sleeve spreader thingy. Nope. Okay. That's what fail looks like. Alright, well. That's it. Done until I can get a new repair sleeve. I'm just going to leave this gasket on. What are you doing, Bee? Go away. So hopefully this will tack up and get tight over here. And I can just lay some fresh RTV down. All right, that's it, I'm done. All right, got this thing primed up, and so's this. I know it's probably not going to stick on the exhaust, but whatever, we'll see how it goes. It might work. I just got in there like crazy and just threw it in there. There's some bare spots. I'm not even going to worry about those. Won't be able to see them. I'm going to let this dry overnight and then paint tomorrow the real color. Kind of like the way it looks now, honestly, but I think glossy will be better. I think it'll make more sense. And of course, it looks fantastic from here. Video is just a liar, folks. It's just a liar. Here we go. Okay, got my new sleeve in just a couple days later, which is nice. So there's the new sleeve and the bushing. Or I'm sorry, the what you call it? Come on, Paul. The seal. Ha. The seal. I got that in as well. So this is the brand new one. I'm gonna put that in on the back side there. Tappy tap it in. Set it at this depth. And that seal will be on, and then I'll be able to push this guy on. Well, not a sneak peek, but I got a lot of these Cummins for some reason. This one's locked up solid. I just had it in a bath of molasses and water for about 5 weeks, and you just see surface rust, but this is unbelievably better than it was before, but whatever. So I'm going to get going on this, and front cover is on and torqued up. So I left this sleeve in here just to show you how this works. I farted. You probably hopefully didn't hear that. Edit this out. Anyway, so basically this rubber thing, or this plastic thing, slides on and slides over. So now, as you can see, the seal, the slip, it's just slippery enough to basically slide out. Bam, thing's installed, new sleeves on. This thing came off. I have no idea what it's for, but I'm going to put it on anyway. I think it's, yeah, just another dust seal, if you will. Whatever, I'll get that put on, and then I can throw my crank pulley on, but I'm not going to because the damn thing weighs a ton, and it's off of a 6.7, and I got to paint anyway, so. Alright, next time you see this thing will be painted gray, and hopefully it looks pretty good. And here's a whole bunch of paint put on it. It looks fantastic on video. It's actually not bad. Obviously there's holidays everywhere, and I probably should have left the covers on, but you know, once this dries, I'll be able to scrape off that stuff, get a vacuum in here. I'm not terribly concerned. But you can still see it's kind of wet. We'll see if the exhaust manifold holds the paint. I don't know. We'll see. But this is Rust-Oleum gloss smoke gray, or semi-gloss smoke gray. I think a gloss smoke gray. Maybe it is a gloss. Looks like a gloss. At any rate, I'm gonna let this dry up for a couple days before I move forward with it. But here we are. That's it. So next steps is to let this thing dry. After it dries, take it off the stand, put it in that little Cummins holder doohickey, put it on wheels, get the flywheel bolted up, and I want to run this quickly off the stand just to make sure that I'm not a complete idiot. So yeah. So I've got my AN lines coming to go between these and the filter head. Gotta get the turbo plumbed. It's half plumbed, but just the drain back. Yeah, lots of things. I'll carry you along as I go. Alright.